ID, my audience.
Hi.
This is my persuasive speech. The title is The Benefits of Adopting. Many couples trying to conceive with no luck have turned to adoption. It has become more common for couples having trouble conceiving to go straight to adopting instead of spending the abundance of money on medical treatments to create a child of their own. According to adoption and foster care analysts and reporting, they reported that there were approximately 408,425 children in foster care on September 30th, 2010. Many of these children have been in foster care for many years, just wishing they had a family of their own. Adopting an infant or child from foster care has many benefits. You are giving a child a second chance of having a good life. You gain the joyful experience of having a child of your own. You provide the love and care each and every child should have the right to experience. I can list the benefits for days. Many children that are in foster care are either taken from their parents for abuse or are given up by their parents for many reasons. Many people who have children that end up in foster care should never have had them in the first place. Parents are either hooked on drugs or selling themselves for money for drugs. Many parents were so messed up on drugs before they had the child that the damage was already done, with no hope of them ever getting off the drugs. Although when you talk about abuse, many people automatically think drugs. There's another highly common abuse that many children find themselves in foster care for. Physical abuse is also considered one of the many reasons for the high numbers of children in foster care. The American Humane Association in 2005 estimated 899,000 children were victims of abuse. Furthermore, the American Humane Association reported that 1,460 children died as a result of physical abuse. Even though abuse is one of the #1 reasons for children in foster care, there are parents out there that find themselves pregnant without the means to support themselves and their unborn children, forcing them to put the child in foster care. There are many reasons known and unknown as to why people give their children up, or as to why the states take the children from the home. All that matters is the fact that there are many children in need of a home, and many parents unable to have children of their own. Many medical treatments are now offered for parents unable to conceive, but with that follow a high cost. Some treatments include fertility drugs, artificial insemination, in vitro fertilization, and sperm injection, just to name a few. These treatments with insurance can run into the hundreds of thousands of dollars range. That's a very high price to pay to conceive a child when there are other means of having a child of your own. When choosing adoption, there is no difference in how you would raise that child or love that child. Adopting a child will give him or her a second chance at a good life. Adopting a child will give that child a chance to feel what love of a family really is. Choosing adoption will also give parents unable to conceive the greatest gift, their own child. I myself had experienced that joy of adopting a child. About 3 years ago, my parents adopted twin boys. At the time of the adoption, they were 16 months old. My parents were victims of not being able to conceive and turned to adoption to fulfill their goal. Since the twins' adoption, my family has felt complete. We love them as they were our own and are thankful for the gifts God gave us. Their biological mother was a drug abuser and homeless at the time the boys were taken from her. We feel lucky to be able to offer our home to these boys and help them achieve a better life for themselves. There are so many different reasons as to why children end up in foster homes, whether it is they were taken from their home or given up by their parents. The fact is, each child should have a chance at a good life. Choosing adoption will save time and money compared to the medical treatments offered. Many times, couples spend months, even years, on medical treatments trying to get pregnant and wind up with no success, going through an emotional and financial roller coaster with no reward at the end of the ride. Why put yourself and your family through it when you can adopt a child with ease? There are too many great children in need of a home and someone to love them not to consider adoption as a choice.
I want yours too.
In conclusion, if you or someone you know is trying to conceive children, refer them to adoption. Explain that the benefits outweigh the cost and give a second chance to an innocent child.
Okay.